we're actually becoming the witness and the observer of the movement. And so that differentiation, if you will, offers us a lot of space. And it also offers us the capacity to not identify with our thoughts all the time. Because as you may know, and as I certainly do know, because I have to practice mindfulness because I have a very busy mind. But all of us, I don't think I'm any different, can get really caught up in our story, in our emotions, in a feeling that we might have that turns into an emotion or a story. We can get caught up in our self-critical or judger that, is talking all day long. Oh, you're good. Oh, you're not good. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, you should have done this. Or, God, why is your hair so weird today? Or whatever that critic is talking about. We can have a judger that's talking all day long. So curiously, our mind is actually being busy doing things that we might not often want it to be doing jobs and taking care of things that we haven't really asked it to do. But because it's gotten into habitual patterns of either defense mechanisms or beliefs or attitudes or even patterns, habits, it carries on doing those things. And it's all by association generally. And so those associations, as you might know, are all based on the past. And so our capacity to be really in the moment then is minimalized, if not quite dampened down. So what we're doing in mindfulness is we're really hoping and aiming and practicing essentially to bring that needle of our dial of our awareness, which is our perception, which is part of the mind, but not entirely of the mind. And that's a long discussion, which we won't get into right now, but our perceptual awareness, our consciousness is able to watch our thoughts, because you can watch yourself thinking. So you can distinguish your thinking, the part of the brain that does that. What do I got to do? What am I going to go? How have I done this list? How did I do in this? How do I look? All those myriads of, those cascades of things that come in continually, you can be the witness of that. And by becoming the witness of that, you become a little bit detached from that. And so like anything that you're detached from, it's not pulling you here and there and kind of incapacitating your ability to be able to perceive in the moment the real truth of what's really going on. And that's really important, especially for those of us that have challenges with our body, because in the moment, if you can't take a reading of the dial of your nervous system and find out what do I need to do right now for my body, you're in trouble. You're in a place where you're going to compromise something. Do I need to drink? Do I need to rest? Do I need to slow down? Do I need to take a breath? So, or it could get, even, further along than that if we've really denied our own inner, knowing and trusted our own, in the moment perception. So really mindfulness is about building that trust of being able to tap into the in the moment perceptual field of awareness that doesn't lie, that gives you absolutely the truth of what is. So that's a bit of a philosophical takeout into the world of mindfulness. And as I said, I won't get too far along in that trajectory before we're going to go into a practice. So I have a lot of pain in my body today. So if you see me kind of wincing or moving a little bit, in a way that shows that, then that's why. And some of you may have pain that you work with too. So mindfulness is a great thing to be able to work with pain. And I hope for all of you that, if you journey on this path of mindfulness, that you take it far enough that you can really start to benefit from the rewards of utilizing the tools of mindfulness to help you to have better resilience, more clarity, more stability, um, and more capacity to be detached and not kind of pulled under the kind of the current of the kind of the whims and the ways of the mind. So I'm going to have a little sip of water, and I invite you to all get really comfortable in your chair and find a place that really allows you to be alert but also relaxed. Good. And then oops, I beg your pardon. And now my dog's going to wander over and she's going to want to pick that up for me. So I'll just entertain her for a moment. Good girl. Oh, it's hard to get, sweetheart. All right. Well, good girl. Thanks for trying. Okay, back up. No buoy. No, it's okay. Back up. Back up. That's a good girl. All right. We'll get it later. You go lie down. Go lie down. Good girl. You go lie down. No. No. Go lie down. Down. And that's a really good example of one of the things that I talk about in mindfulness is, we work with with this kind of analogy of a puppy, and the mind being quite like a puppy where, it just wants to kind of do what it does. And we don't want to scold our mind for being off on a tangent. We want to encourage it to understand what we're asking of it. So just keep that in mind as you go into your practice today. So allowing yourself to tune in and just turn off the outside world, close your eyes. And take a moment to just give yourself permission to relax. Maybe adjusting anything you need to adjust. And then coming into stillness. And just like the lake after a storm, or the snow globe after we've shooken it up, just allowing all the things to settle. So there'll be thoughts, there'll be your impressions from the last few moments. There'll be sensory input that's coming toward you of your physical body, how you feel physically. And tap into that for a moment. And just allow your breath to, without changing too much, just to encourage the inhales to let your physical body release. So allow relaxation on the exhalation. And feel the weight of your body. Allow your perceptual inner eye to just tune into the weight and giving away to the weight of gravity. And if your eyes aren't closed, relaxing them so they have a lower gaze and one that's very soft. And feeling the weight of your body and surrendering to that, and perhaps noticing the touch of the backrest or your seat where you rest your body, and the weight of your feet on the floor beneath you, if you notice that. And also the feeling and the sensation in the palm of your hands, and allowing yourself to notice with that delicate, subtle inner eye Just the spreading of the palms of your hands. They spread open gently. And you could spread open the backs of the insides of your shoulders. Just allow your shoulders to release downward, spreading kind of downward. And the frontal armpits broadening, opening, creating spaciousness in the heart. And the soft spaciousness occurs at the outer corners of your eyes as you allow them to relax and release. And you do the same with the forehead flesh. You smooth out any wrinkles and relax the brow. And also move your awareness to releasing right at your skull, right at the hairline, releasing the brain. And letting your brain relax backwards a little bit away from the skull. And we've noticed our body sensations. And we've noticed our breath. And now let's notice our thoughts. So just notice the movement of thought. Just as if you were perhaps sitting on the bank of a river and watching the river go by. And there's movement of thought all the time. And the banks remain stable. They remain a container. And the thoughts can move along. But we're not going to really entertain any one thought. We're just going to observe them. And there may be thoughts about your body, or there may be thoughts that are immediate that tell you something you need to do, or there may be thoughts about an emotion. But what I'd like to invite you to actually entertain is to think about how this moment right now is distinct from every other moment you've ever lived. This moment is distinct, unique. And in that distinctness, we can read into all of the distinct qualities in the moment. Where are my thoughts now? Maybe where's my body sensation now? Am I able to relax my shoulders deeper? Is my breath smooth and even? And just as we've noticed the breath, which is part of the non-physical part of our being, as are the thoughts. And we've noticed also the physical part of our being. So we can see that our being is made up of many elements and that our awareness is singular. It's one aspect that can observe all of those elements. In this place that you can trust and you can rely on as your intuition, as your instinct, as your higher mind. And just gently as you sit on the banks of the river, noticing it all, contemplating the distinctness of each moment. Again, give yourself the invitation to relax, to be effortless as you observe. So the breath comes and goes, and we might notice it. We might notice the inflow and the outflow and the distinct qualities that each breath has, and the distinct qualities of each phase of the breath, how the inhale expands us and the exhale deepens and releases us. And we might notice the movement of the breath at the back of the throat, which is particularly subtle and also distinct. And if I was sitting on the banks of the river with you and we decided I wanted to draw your attention to the fish that were swimming along. The water's moving, but there's also something moving in the water. And just drawing your attention to the movement of your breath as your awareness can parse out and even more acute, you could bring your awareness to the movement of the breath at your navel. And it may be resonant to you to put your hands on your navel to feel that and to encourage your awareness to go there. Or you may feel it just by virtue, whatever works, just allowing that focus for a moment to notice the movement of the breath at the navel. Each breath, a new opportunity to live in full, empowered awareness. Going back to the banks of the river, if you need to remind your thoughts that they're not everything. They're just a part of the river, like a drop in the ocean of your being. Allowing that spaciousness to expand and also to deepen your presence. Softening the outer corners of your eyes and even at the outer corners of your mouth. Relaxing the tissue inside your cheeks, at the back of the throat. And harvesting each distinct moment for all of its unique information. With non-judgment and just a gentle, loving kindness, even at the miracle of the movement of all that is, and how we get to witness it. And then once again, feeling the shape of your body and remembering where you are in the room. And just tapping in these last few moments to the quality of resilience that you may feel as you develop the capacity to be the witness of your own life, really, but most particularly of your own thoughts and all of the different aspects of your own lived experience. And feeling a comfort in that ability to be able to witness this. A comfort and also a gratitude that we have been offered all of these beautiful experiences. And so again, just feeling your breath, relaxing on your exhale, any place that you would like to offer that spacious quality that you have been harvesting and cultivating. And then quietly and gently when you're ready, come back into the room. So I'm opening up the room and you can come and chat if you feel like it or not. And otherwise, hello, Sophie. Oh my God. Happy St. Patrick's Day, my love. Wow.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
I'm also wearing.
Sophie is the designer of these beautiful t-shirts called Home t-shirts. Aren't they great? Isn't that? Yeah, so she could put her website in the chat if you want.
I'll pop that in for y'all.
Yeah, talk that in for us. And happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. If you're not Irish, that's okay. We will still love you. Hello, everybody. So nice to see all of you. Wow, it's great.
What are we supposed to celebrate on St. Patty's Day? What's the tradition starting from way back when?
It's really, I think, the good-hearted nature of community and of making things be lucky for each other. And if that makes sense, I don't know. The blessing, I wish I had it in front of me. I was going to have it for today, but I don't have it. Does anybody know the Irish blessing for St. Patty's Day? Anybody want to Google it really fast? Kim, come on, you probably know it, wouldn't you?
Saint
I'm Irish and I don't even know.
Patty Days.
On your back.
Who's Googling it?
Okay, let's Google it. Let's find it.
I'm trying to Google it. And what am I trying to Google?
Just the Irish blessing for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, the Irish blessing. What's the Irish blessing? For St.
It's like,
Patty's Day.
may the wind always be on your back.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one. Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
it though. I'm sorry. And may you be in heaven a half an hour before the devil knows you're dead.
That would be Irish for sure. Here in our city.
Behind St. Patrick's Day.
May joy and peace surround you, contentment latch your door, bless you evermore. May the road rise up to meet you at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall.
Isn't that lovely? Yay.
Your door, happiness be with you now and bless you forevermore. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall soft upon your field.
Oh, another one. Go
Do
ahead.
you want me to read this one? It's similar.
Sure.
May good luck be with you wherever you go, and your days be many, and all God's blessings descend upon you. May peace be within you. May your heart be strong. May you find what you're seeking wherever you roam. So yeah, Mary-Jo, it is a lot. Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you both and all of you for in our mindfulness thing too. Hey, that's so apropos. Oh, look at that.
And I had you sitting like there on my iPad. You were sitting with me on the
and showing up. Hi, Karen.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Yeah. Good. Well, we're extending our mindfulness so well, you guys. You're 20 minutes and counting in a practice, which is really wonderful. So way to go, and thanks for coming, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, hopefully. You can always go to my channel, which these are all on, and or SCI&U study practice in there. And okay, well,
Nice
bless
to see
your heart.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
You all, thank you.
Good. Thanks, Barry.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.